Hello and everybody, welcome. In the new year, I've realized that I want to get more into the news, what's happening around me, what's happening in the world, and be more inquisitive. See if we can all get into the news in the new year. So this first story is called Boy Calls 911 to Gripe About Getting Snow Pants for Christmas. I'm telling you, man, millennials these days, am I right? Back in my day, you get snow pants, you dealt with it. You were just like, your parents told you to put on snow pants, you get snow pants, and you wear them, even if you liked it or not. Now these days, kids just call 911 on, willy-nilly. They know 911, they have the balls to call 911. A Christmas gift meant to keep a 7-year-old Ontario boy in warm apparently left him cold. Some genius writing right there. But the way he responded was very naughty. He called 911 to report his cruel parents. Ontario Provincial Police Sergeant Carrie Schmidt told CTV News the unidentified boy made the call on Christmas Day because he was upset with his gift and wanted the police to help. Schmidt said police officers determined the call was not an emergency, very good detective work, and no one was dispatched to the child's house. I wonder how that call went. 911, what's your emergency? Yes, I want to report my parents for child abuse. Okay, well, this is serious. What happened? They got me snow pants. Yeah, I don't think there's an emergency. However, he definitely thinks that the child should definitely be put on the naughty list based on a tweet he short released. Really? He sent his tweet? Wow. Schmidt told the Canadian Broadcasting Co. that even a seemingly innocent call like that one can affect efforts of first responders since non-urgent incidents, and fake emergency calls take up time and resources that should be used for real emergencies. Yeah, don't just call 911 because you have snow pants. Only call them when you really get something terrible, like socks. Next. Alleged burglar breaks into house to watch TV, convinces homeowners to give him a ride. Alright. A homeowner in Maine received a surprise visitor at his Waterboro home on Sunday afternoon, but it definitely wasn't Santa. Those get me every time. Police in York County said the man opened the door of his house only to find an intruder watching television and wearing some of his clothes. In addition, the trespasser also helped himself to the homeowner's food and took a shower. Well, at least if he's wearing your clothes, at least he took a shower first. Am I right? Derek Tarbox, the 35-year-old alleged burglar, somehow convinced the homeowner that Tarbox had mistaken the home for his friend's house. I hate when that happens. Don't you hate when that happens? You come home and some dude's just sitting there in your clothes watching your TV, eating your food, and it's just like, oh man, I got the wrong house again. Can I get a ride? Then Tarbox reportedly asked the homeowner to drive him to another home in Hollis. On quote, the resident thought the scenario was unusual but plausible, so he agreed to drive the man to a house in Hollis. He said he wanted to get the man out of his house, so he agreed to drive him home. What's the thought process? I don't like that this dude is in my house, so I'd rather put him in the car to where we're like 3 feet away from each other, or less, to where he could probably really injure me. Also, I thought of this song. Get out of my house and into my car. When the homeowner got back home, he noticed that his back door had been forced open and there were various items missing. When he returned home and he inspected the house, the food was missing from his refrigerator and other signs of house had been ransacked. Wow. Deputies soon learned from Maine State that Tarbox had allegedly stolen a vehicle in Portland and then ran out of gas in Hollis. He later stole another vehicle and drove it until he crashed it into the woods. This dude's killing it! He then walked to the caller's home, broke in through the rear door, and had a bite to eat, showered, and watched a little television before being confronted by the rightful tenant of the property. A tip from one of Tarbox's relatives led the investigators to him, and authorities arrested him without incident. Alright, last news story. Montana man shoots at guy he thinks is BIGFOOT. A Montana man who thought he was shooting at BIGFOOT on Sunday ended up making a big mistake. No way. The supposed Sasquatch was actually a fellow human setting up targets to shoot in a forest area near Helena. The 27-year-old victim narrowly avoided death when one bullet hit 3 feet to his left. That's really kind of close. Another bullet was by him on the right. Police said the victim tried to avoid more gunfire by running into the trees before he was able to confront his shooter, a man in a black Ford F-150. The alleged shooter reportedly told the victim, "I thought you were Bigfoot," Lewis and Clark County Sheriff Leo Dutton told the paper. The victim added that the suspect told him, "I don't target practice," which first of all explains why the bullets were just whizzing past him instead of actually getting him. Luckily. But if I see something that looks like Bigfoot, I just shoot at it. Is that a family motto? First of all, I would hate to go to the zoo with this dude and go to like the gorillas thing, and then he's just like, "Whoa, there's Bigfoots in here, and they're calling them gorillas. Sally, get Daddy's 6-shooter right now." They're just like, "Daddy, that's a gorilla, that's not a Bigfoot." And then he's just like, "Hey, what's the family motto?" If you see something that looks like Bigfoot, shoot at it. That's why we have it on the mantle, on the fireplace, in our trailer. Now get Daddy's 6-shooter. The alleged shooter then reportedly told his victim to wear orange if he didn't want to become confused for Bigfoot. That's it, guys. Fashion tip number 1. Bigfoot never wears orange. It clashes too much with his fur. That's number 1. If you see a big hairy monster out in the woods and is wearing orange, it's not Bigfoot. It seemed like a non-emotional approach to something that's extremely serious. The alleged victim told dispatchers the incident occurred Sunday, but he didn't report it until Monday, saying he, quote, "didn't think it was necessary." This is just going around shooting at Bigfoot, and it's actually people. You don't think it's necessary to get the police involved. In addition, the man was not able to provide a description of the alleged shooter or license plate number for the truck. Deputies have not found a vehicle matching the description, but Dutton told the statesman that a woman has come forward saying she too has been shot at by a man in a black F-150. The woman didn't mention Bigfoot, but she was able to give a description of her alleged attacker. Dutton said authorities are working to find the man. Can I just say, that's gotta be terrible for the man, but also for the woman to be like, "Yo, this dude thought you were Bigfoot." It's like, I'm 5'5". Like, what do these people look like if you're thinking that these people look like Bigfoot? This dude in this F-150 is like the Batman, the dangerous Batman of the Helena woods in Montana, shooting at anything that's everything that looks like Bigfoot to him. And also, does he know what Bigfoot looks like? Because he is shooting at human beings, a man and a woman. But that's it for this week's In the News, or whatever I'm going to be calling this. I'm feeling like I'm more in tune with the news and everything that's happening around the world. So I'll see y'all next week for another episode of this. Peace.